I get people all the time approaching me saying, hey, Dan, I have $10,000 to invest. What should I do with it? And of course, I've tried just about anything you can imagine. Back in the day, I did mail order, I've done direct sales, I've even bought businesses, I've done just about anything you can imagine to invest $10,000. So let's explore how you can get the best out of your $10,000. So today I'm going to show you 5 ways to invest up to $10,000. And sometimes it doesn't take all that amount of money to do that. In fact, I build an $8 million per year business with less than $500 out of my pocket from my home. Let's check out the first way. Inflation is rising. According to the latest report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the annual inflation rate in May was 8.6%. With inflation eating away money in your bank account, it's becoming increasingly important to find good places to invest your cash. In fact, usually what happens following inflation is a recession. So you need to think about recession-resistant businesses or places to put your cash as well. We're going to cover things that will make a difference no matter where we're at in the economy, whether there's inflation, whether there's recession, whether there's a pandemic, or whatever it is. We're going to talk about those 5 ways to help you succeed financially. So the first thing on our list is to pick stocks. A study conducted by Research Affiliates, LLC, found that monkeys throwing darts at stock pages each year from 1964 to 2010 consistently outperformed index funds 98% of the time. So by choosing small, lesser-known companies, your odds of high growth increases. So unless you know precisely what you're doing with stocks, this is one that I kind of stay away from. Although I've invested in stocks, but when I've taken my increases in the stock market, guess what I've done with it? I put it into the other investments that I'm about to talk to you about. Number 2 is to buy a business. People are constantly looking to exit their businesses and will often sell a profitable business ready to go. Use business broker sites to compare cash flow and yearly revenue to find a business that can become your next cash cow. I did that all the time. I actually bought businesses as well. And those business brokers, if you check out some of those sites, they're listing the cash flow, they're listing what the price is, they're listing all these different types of businesses you can get into, and you can analyze those and compare those. And that's one of the best way to educate yourself about how to buy an existing business. One of the things you want to think about in buying an existing business is the success rate, because often when the existing owner exits that business, it's sometimes hard for the new owner to come in and build it profitably. In fact, about 50% of those businesses that are acquired for under $250,000 do not make it over the next few years. So the success rate is a little bit lower, so you have to be kind of cautious about how you invest in an existing business. Number 3 is to overfund a life insurance account. A cash value life insurance account not only makes you consistent returns, it allows you to borrow against it while you make interest on your invested money. Some of the wealthiest millionaires and billionaires use this strategy so that their money is in multiple places at once. I use these types of funds myself. I have several of them. So when I'm ready to pull money out, I loan that money to myself, and then I invest it in something that's going to produce a much higher return on my investment. So by investing in other higher return businesses, it allows me to get that spiraling effect that then allows me to put money back into those accounts and build it even higher and get higher returns. Number 4 is to buy a rental property. Even though prices have skyrocketed recently, there are still areas where you can purchase a single-family home ready to rent for under $200,000. Take the time to research and buy before the market explodes again. I've had the opportunity to buy several rental properties with the cash flow that I've had from my businesses. So I need to put the cash flow somewhere, and that's where I've done it. But if you want to get cash flow, I look at the next thing we're going to talk about. But if you want to get that slow, steady return, rental properties are phenomenal for that. But you've got to be able to stick it out for several years, and then you can see that tremendous return with the capital gains and other things that you're going to get from buying rental property. Number 5 is to acquire a franchise. Franchises are the most dependably profitable businesses, and financing for them is readily available. With $10,000 in cash, you can more than likely get into a cash flowing franchise that will net you yearly double-digit ROI. With the power of franchising, you have a lot of advantages. You have a system to follow. You have mentors. You have people that want to help you succeed. In a lot of the other investments, you're in it on your own. You're depending upon yourself and your knowledge and your ability to do that. And if you don't have the proper training and proper mentorship and even systems to follow, chances are those other methods are going to be less fruitful for you. With the power of a franchise, though, you get the systems. You have something that's proven, something that works, and all you have to do is follow the step-by-step process. You also have mentors. You have people that want to help you. They're going to help you succeed. They're going to help you get to where you want to be in your life and produce that cash flow. The other big thing is with a franchise, you can start, in most cases, with immediate cash flow. You don't have to wait for the cash flow for 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, like some investments. You can also enjoy at the end when you want to exit, you have the ability to exit out with capital gains and sell your business at a high profit. There are all types of different ways to get into franchising. There's over 7,000 different franchises out there, but sometimes it becomes a challenge to pick the right one that fits for you. And the big question is, can you get into franchising for $10,000 or less? And you know what? I've helped lots of people do that, but you need to pick the right one. And oftentimes it's a simple service type business. If you'd like to see how you can get involved with franchising for less than $10,000, click the link below and a member of my team will be in touch with you and take you through that simplified process to see how it will work for you. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe and watch the next video.